Yeah. What it do? What it do? What's going on with my Lakers family out there, man? Let me make sure my camera's good. We good. There we go. There we go. What's going on with y'all, man? Hey, yo, here we go. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all joining me, man, on Lakers in 5. Appreciate that, bro. Hit that like button as you guys come in. I appreciate it. Like. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. Subscribe, of course, if you new. I really appreciate that as well. So we're about to get into it. We gotta talk about this Dwight Howard, bro. We got to talk about Dwight Howard, man. So we about to get into it, man. I'm about to try to break it down and try my best to be objective as I can, okay? Because I like Dwight Howard. Okay, and if you guys been following me for a while, okay, there's been times, I think it was last year, the year before that I was like, hey, bro, bring back Dwight Howard to the team. Okay, we need Dwight Howard on this team. I've been saying it, bro. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Even I ain't gonna lie to you. Even right now, I'm kind of like, man, would I bring Dwight Howard back? Let me think about that for a second, right? I'm even right now, you know what I mean? I'm like, okay, well, our backup center is Jackson Hayes. I'm like, would I rather have Dwight Howard or Jackson Hayes? I'm kind of like, well, damn, I don't know. Let me think about that for a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so shout out to Dwight Howard. Okay, I like Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? But I think this. See, here's the thing. When we only get one side of the story, that's a problem. Okay, and that's where I'm going, because when we hear Dwight Howard on Gilbert Arenas, matter of fact, Dwight Howard has his own podcast, right? So he has his own podcast that he talks about the Lakers on, but he was on Gilbert Arenas earlier, to yesterday or something like that, right? Recently, should I say? And he kind of pretty much they pretty much talked about what he's pretty much said on his podcast. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, we got to talk about this, bro, because I'm not trying to say Rob Pelinka is the best GM ever. I'm not saying that, right? But I'm also I also have questions, and I'm gonna get to what I mean by that when it comes down to when Dwight Howard, or what Dwight Howard was talking about when he pretty much said that he blames Rob Pelinka for breaking up the championship the year after we won the championship, right? The year 2021, right? He blames Rob Pelinka for that, right? And so I have questions, okay? Because, and I'm gonna break it down. So we're about to get into it. You know what I mean? We're about to get into it. I see the homies pulling up. Mr. Davis in the building. I see you, H. Davis. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. We got Empire Jeff TV in the building. Salute to you, homie. I see you, homie. Appreciate you showing up, man, showing some love. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Mr. Empire Jeff TV right there. You see the name right there, Empire Jeff TV. Go give him a sub, man. Go give him a like. Fire content over there, bro. HC. PX, you feel what I'm saying? I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. HC PX. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to HC Pix. He got a channel too. You know what I'm saying? Why not in the building? I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. We got Cuba in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Cuba, man. He got a channel too. Rundown Productions is the name. Go sub to Cuba, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Miss Ned in the building. Salute to you, Miss Ned. I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I see you. We got JC in the building. Shout out to JC, man, the co-host on this channel, Lakers in 5. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all show him the same respect you show me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to James Craig. I see you, JC. We got James Green in the building. Salute to you, homeboy. I see you, James Green. I got you. And Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Salute to you, bro. What's up? So anyway, so look at here. Again, so we're gonna talk. First of all, let me say this. Dwight Howard came out yesterday, a couple of days ago. I think it was yesterday. Talking about Kobe Bryant. So we're gonna get to that first, and then I'm gonna get to the him blaming Rob Pelinka for breaking up the team after the championship. Okay, we're gonna get to all that. Okay, so Dwight Howard came out and he said that he pretty much first of all, he said that he didn't even want to play for the Lakers. Back, and this was back when he got traded to the Lakers. His first tenure with the Lakers with Kobe Bryant, right? He pretty much said that he didn't want to play for the Lakers. You know what I mean? And pretty much, a lot. He didn't want the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want the spotlight to be on him like that. I'm paraphrasing here. You know what I mean? And you guys can go watch what he said on his podcast. You know what I mean? So shout out to Dwight Howard. He has a podcast. He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? But he pretty much said he didn't want the spotlight. You know what I mean? He said he pretty much got annoyed that a lot of Laker fans was trying to compare him to Kobe and Shaq. You know what I mean? He was like, the days of Kobe and Shaq, well, now we got Dwight Howard, so now we can bring back that Kobe and Shaq vibe. You know what I mean? And he said, you know, he got annoyed by that. He was like, man, come on, man. I'm not Shaq, man. I'm Dwight Howard. I'm not Shaq. You know what I mean? So he got annoyed by that. You know what I mean? But and then, you know, he also mentioned his injury. You know what I mean? He was coming off an injury, man. You know what I mean? His back. I think it was his back. So he wasn't playing up to par. You know what I mean? Back then. You know what I mean? So yeah. So, you know, and you know, look here, and of course he mentioned Kobe Bryant. You know, he was like, yeah, you know, Kobe Bryant, man. You know, there's a certain standard when you playing along Kobe Bryant, man. You know what I mean? Like you gotta bring your A game every single game, every single practice. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta bring your A game every single time. You know what I mean? He wants you to work hard just like him. You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes you don't want to do that. Sometimes you just like, hey, Kobe, man, look, man, dang, Kobe, man, we just did, you know, 9-10 hours, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. Like, can I do maybe like, you know, 4 today? Nah, Kobe, like, nah, man, we're going 10 hours again. We did 9-10 yesterday. Now we got to go 10, 11, 12 hours practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of guys are like, bro, what the hell? Like, but that's Kobe's standard, though. That's, you know what I mean? Like that's the way he practiced, and he plays the way he practices. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it was. You know what I mean? That's the way he was. Shout out to Kobe Bryant, you know, R.I.P. to the Mamba. You know what I mean? So there's a certain standard when you playing with him, bro. You know what I mean? You got to live up to that. If you ain't, then you got to get your ass out the way. That's pretty much just plain and simple. You know what I mean? So what up, FYM in the building? Salute to you. I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I see SR. I see you hating, appreciate it. King Dolph in the building. My boy. What up, Dolph? I see you. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. I got you. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all go sub to King Dolph, man. He got a channel, man. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. SR say basketball is life. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now you typing the right thing, SR. Now you typing the right thing. I see you, man. But anyway, so he didn't really, and you know, and then he said that after his first tenure with the Lakers, and when he got traded to the Rockets, he kind of felt a little bad. You know what I mean? He kind of was like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like he was like, you know, hey, I really didn't, you know. First of all, I wanted out. You know what I mean? That's number one. But then he was like, you know what? Yeah, I didn't really want to come to the Rockets anyway. Remember, he had said he wanted to go to the trade. He wanted to get play for the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I mean? So I mean, hey, you know, look, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, but that. Set that aside for a second, okay? Set that aside for it. What up, Raynard? I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up. Bahamas. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you, bro. So set that aside for a second now, okay? So that's what he talked about when it comes down to his first tenure with the Lakers, right? Now, I want to talk about when he said that he blames Rob Pelinka for breaking up the championship team after 2020, right? And normally I was just going to let this go, you know what I mean? Because I was just like, you know what? This is old news. Who cares, right? But then I was like, you know what? I hear what he's saying, but and I wish I had my channel back then, because then, you know, you guys could go back and watch like some of my videos that I put, but I didn't have a channel back in 2020, 2021. But I remember, I'm like, hold on. I recall Dwight Howard, the year after we won the championship, I recall Dwight Howard going to the Philadelphia 76ers, right? So I remember that, and we all remember that. Obviously, he didn't come back, but he said that he blamed Rob for that, right? And so, if I'm remembering correctly here, remember it was a shortened season, and remember the timeline was off. It wasn't like a regular NBA season. Remember, NBA free agency started the same year we won the championship. Okay, we won the championship in 2020. NBA free agency started in November in 2020. If y'all remember that, because the whole pandemic and things that we all know what went down in 2020, the bubble and everything like that, right? So everything went down, and so they try to make up for lost time, right? So that the NBA did, right? So it was November, and again, go fact check this, okay? It was November. The NBA free agency started November 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, follow me here for a second. Follow me here. NBA free agency started November 20th. Okay, this was 2020, right? 6 p.m. Eastern time. Dwight Howard signed with the Philadelphia 76ers November 20th, 2020 at 8:48 p.m. Eastern time. So which means he gave the Lakers. Now, again, I don't know what went down before NBA free agency. So I can't say the conversations that went down between Dwight Howard and Rob Pelinka. But all I know is he gave the Lakers 2 hours and 48 minutes to pretty much come back to the team, to re-sign him. 2 hours and 48 minutes. Then he left. He was like, well, I guess Lakers don't want me, so I'm gone. He left. Now, there was another report out there, okay? There was another report out there that said that, and it was Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard came out and said this, I think it was 2 years ago. He said that the Lakers front office did not want to give multi-year deals for players over 30. They didn't want to do that, except unless you're LeBron James or something like that, right? That's the only player they'll do it for, right? But anybody else, you're getting 1-year deals. And Dwight Howard was like, well, damn, that's messed up. I don't want to do that. I want a multi-year deal. We just won a championship, and I was a big part of that run. So I feel like I deserve a multi-year deal. You know what I'm saying? Multi-year contract. That's what he just felt like. But here's the problem. And this is where I get confused here, because if that's true, then my thing is, why did you go to the 76ers on a 1-year deal for less money? Remember, the Lakers were going to offer Dwight Howard $3.1 million. 1 year, $3.1 million. He went to the 76ers on 1 year for $2.4 million. That's not making any sense. Unless he just said, you know what? I'm being, a little bit I'm being a little bit spiteful because I just helped you guys win the championship and y'all treat me like this. Forget that. I'm going to the 76ers. Maybe that's how he felt. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. But there was another report, okay? There was another report where Dwight Howard came out and said that, yeah, I pretty much made the wrong decision. And that was the year after Philly when he came back to the Lakers again. Remember that? He came back to the Lakers again for his third tenure. Okay, it was his third tenure, and it was a team with Russell Westbrook, Trevor Ariza, Carmelo Anthony, right? It was right there, right? So I'm just saying, in my opinion, I'm a little confused here because he's blaming Rob, but yet it sounds, and this is just me reading here, it kind of sounds like Dwight Howard. It kind of sounds like, I don't know, bro. Maybe you should take a little responsibility or take a little accountability on yourself a little bit, because again, I'm just going by what I'm reading. Okay, that's just me. Okay, and then again, anybody can go out there and Google all this. What I'm saying, you'll find it. It's not hard to find. So again, y'all know, y'all been following me for a while. I like Dwight Howard. I've been trying to get Dwight Howard on this team for the past couple years. Okay, so I like Dwight Howard, but I'm just listening to all this, and I'm just like, well, damn, this is kind of I need to hear. I'm only hearing one side of the story, and I need to hear the other side, because I'm only hearing one side, but then I'm reading reports, and I'm like, well, It sounds like it's both of y'all fault. It sounds like it's Rob Pelinka fault, and it sounds like it's Dwight Howard's fault. It sounds like it's like this. That's what it sounds like to me. Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. What up, Mr. 81? I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love. We got who's Shroom in the building. I see you, homeboy. Appreciate you showing up. You know what I mean? I got y'all, man. So my thing is, and again, here's the thing. Rob Pelinka, in my opinion, okay, in my opinion, I think this is what if I was Rob Pelinka and back then in his shoes, if I was in his shoes back then, I would have said this. There is no way, in my opinion, okay, there's no way I'm letting Dwight Howard go. Dwight Howard, the deal would have been done for Dwight. If he wanted 2 years, I would have gave him 2 years. I 1+1, a 1 year deal plus a player option. I would have did that to him. I know he's old. Back then he's what, like 36 back then or something like that, 35. I don't know how old he was. Whatever he was, I would have given him a 1+1, and because he just helped. Dwight Howard's right. He just helped you win the championship. So I would have brought back Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying? On a little 1+1. He would have been making probably like what, $3 million a year. I would do that. I would have did that, right? I blame Rob for that. I blame Rob for that. I also blame Rob for this. And if you got, and I don't know if you guys remember this. We traded JaVale McGee 2 days, I believe, or 3 days. I think it was 3 days. 3 days after NBA free agency started. We traded JaVale McGee. And we traded him to the Cavs, and we got back Alfonso McKinney and some other freaking player who don't exist today. I can blame Rob for that. How, bro? We were one of the biggest teams in the league, right? We were one of the biggest teams in the league. JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard was a big part of why our defense was so great, why our rebounding was so great, why we can throw so many big men at Jokic, right? We can throw so many big men and give him different type of looks and give a lot of fouls on him, to beat him up a little bit. That way Anthony Davis don't have to. We were getting so many blocks. Bro, nobody came into the paint. We were sending everything to the third row. So that's right there already, for me, that's already 2 moves where I'm like, bro, you messed up, Rob. Sorry. I think I would have done things a little bit different. I would have brought back Dwight Howard on the 1+1, and I would not have traded JaVale McGee for Alfonso McKinney. No. So that's 2, right? Here's another one. Here's number 3. And this one was just as important as Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. The third one right here, we did not bring back Rondo. Why? I don't know. What the hell? Bro, Rondo was a big, super important in that playoff run in that bubble. How do you not bring back Rondo? Remember, Rondo, we didn't bring back Rondo. Rondo went to the Hawks. He went to Atlanta Hawks. And then he got traded to the Clippers. Remember that? We didn't even bring back Rondo. What the hell? That's 3 right there where I'm like, bro, what? That's some big moves to where I'm like, oh man, you should have did that. Those are important moves. Those were 3 important players that we used in 2020 for that run, and we didn't bring them back. Those were not good moves. I'm sorry. I did not mind the Danny Green trade for Schroeder. Okay, I didn't mind that too much, right? We ended up picking up Montrezl Harrell that year. I didn't mind that too much because at that time, okay, Montrezl was the runner-up, I think, for 6th man of the year, or either it was vice versa. Either he was the runner-up or he won, or Dennis Schroeder was the runner-up and he won. One of them 2, but they were 1 and 2. Dennis Schroeder and Montrezl Harrell, they were 1 and 2. So I didn't mind the moves. I didn't mind those moves. But my thing is, imagine if you would have had those two moves with Dwight Howard, with JaVale McGee, right? And now you can play Dwight Howard at the center or JaVale McGee at the center and play Montrezl Harrell at the 4 position. Because that's pretty much what he is. Montrezl Harrell is not a center. He was a 4. He was a power forward. The bro was only like 6'7", 6'7", 6'8", and we had him out there playing center. How the hell you go from JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard to Montrezl Harrell? No. Put him at the 4. Imagine if you had Dwight Howard and Montrezl. Bro, that's rebounding up. What? Man, just saying. Those are the moves that I would have made. Okay? I'm just saying. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. And here's the thing. Let me say this really quick. There was a lot of people have been saying that the Lakers 2021 year, they probably could have repeated. And that was after all these moves. In my opinion, I think the Lakers could have repeated. But imagine if we would have had those players, bro. And again, this is Anthony Davis got hurt. We all know AD got hurt. But if AD didn't go down with the team that we had, and a lot of people saying we would have won, I know for a fact if AD didn't go down, we would have won with the team of bringing back JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard and Rondo. We definitely would have won then. You know what I'm saying? And again, we are the move of picking up Ben McLemore. Oh my God. No. Man, I'm telling you. So this is why for me, I'm just saying, I think there's blame on both sides. You know what I'm saying? And again, we only hearing one side of the story. Rob Pelinka, he's not going to come out and say anything. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he will. I don't know. Because, hey, Rob Pelinka, I think I don't think he will. I don't think you'll hear any type of quote from him or anything like that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I'm looking at both sides and I'm saying, okay, yeah, I can blame Rob for some things, but I think I can blame Dwight Howard on some things as well. You know what I mean? I think, and that's just going just by them two. The other moves, JaVale McGee and Rondo, that's all Rob. You know what I mean? So I can blame Rob for that. But just for the Dwight Howard part and Rob Pelinka part, I think there's blame going on both sides. That's just what I think, man. You know what I mean? Shut up again. This isn't a shot at Dwight Howard. I'm just saying, I'm looking at both, and I'm just like, I'm hearing what you're saying, Dwight, but I'm like, hold on. I recall things a little differently here. Okay, I'm recalling things a little differently here, or at least or at least I'm adding to the story that I know. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. But again, hey, look, it is what it is. I saw my fault. I appreciate you, Julian Pratt in the building. I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, bro. I got you. Who else we got? Bernard Wallace. I see you, man. James Green. I got you, homeboy. What's happening with you, man? I'm missing. I hope I ain't missing nobody, man. My fault, y'all. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all, man, showing up. He said they should have kept guy who went to Sacktown. Yeah, who? Oh, Monk. That's what you're talking about, Malik Monk. Yeah, that was a. I the whole deal with Malik Monk though was that they couldn't afford him, and that was the whole problem with Malik Monk. Like Malik Monk, I think the Lakers could only offer Malik around like $10-11 million, and Malik Monk, Sacramento offered him like I think like 12-13. So he just went with the money. I think it was like 12-13 or was it 15-16, something like that. So he just went with the money. You know what I mean? So. What up, the Millionaire? What's up, bro? I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, bro. I got you. What do you say? He said, DJ, Dwight said they sent him a fake contract. That's insane. Yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah, I heard about that too, man. And I look. I think you know what? Honestly, Dwight Howard, bro. Not gonna lie to you. I think he kind of knows that he's not coming back to the NBA, so he's shooting all clips right now. You know what I mean? He just Shooting all clips right now, man. You know what I mean? He letting everything loose. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, he's he emptying the clip right now, man. So I mean, again, I don't know. I don't think Dwight Howard is ever coming back either in the NBA. I think he's done. But it's not. Again, y'all know me. Like I said, I like Dwight Howard, man. You know what I mean? But just saying, bro. Just saying. Oh, look at ACP. Yeah. Damn. Damn, man. Yeah, Shroom. I know that's what I'm saying. That's what we were talking about, man. So yeah, man. Like, so anyway, man. Look, Dwight Howard. It is what it is. I wish things could have been different because I agree with him that we could have won back to back. You know what I mean? In 2021, but hey, it is what it is, bro. I don't know what else to I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. You know, it is what it is. I think, and you know, Dwight Howard is one of those guys where he can age, but he doesn't really show his age like that. You know what I mean? Like he oh my God. I'm not repeating that again, but he can show he ages, but he doesn't really show his age like that. Like Dwight Howard he's still doing his thing over there in you know, in Taiwan, man. You know what I mean? So he's still balling. You know what I mean? So I know he's 38. I think he's a year younger than LeBron. So he's about 38, maybe gonna be 39 this NBA season. But hey, he still can move. He still can jump. You know what I'm saying? So you know, he's still, I mean, the guy, what, 6'10, 6'11, he's about 6'10, 6'11, something like that, 265, 270 pounds. The guy, hey, just saying, man, I mean, not gonna lie to you, that's somebody, that's a guy we can use on this team, you know what I mean? So, but, and you know, everybody's different when it comes down to age, you know what I mean? Like genetics is a thing. Like, look at LeBron. You know what I mean? Like LeBron is defeating Father Time right now. I mean, he's old. Don't get me wrong. He can't do what he used to. You know what I'm saying? But he's getting, because he's getting older, he's finding different ways to score. He's finding different ways, and he's still average. He's still getting his average. You know what I mean? So and he still moves. He still jumps. You know what I mean? So and I think it's genes. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, and that's what I'm saying. Like with Dwight, just got good genes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man. You know, I think I think Dwight Howard could have played more years in the NBA, but you know, I think his whole court case that went down, you know what I'm saying, everything like that, you know, it's over now, but you know, I think that right there was huge. You can't the NBA couldn't ignore that, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, that's just, it is what it is, you know what I mean? So, but it is, you know, hey, what up, KC? I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love, bro. 43.5 wins for the Lakers. I don't. I had said that I think, in my opinion, I got the Lakers somewhere in between 48 and 52. In between 48, I'm gonna say 48 and 52. Somewhere 48, 52, and 47, 51, somewhere around there. That's where I got us at. You know what I mean? But 43, that depends. You know, because we can't look at 43 wins and say, oh man, you got to look at last year and put us at 43 wins last year. Now you're not making the playoffs. Like 43 wins this year may be a different place than it was last year. You know what I'm saying? Like the West is so freaking, man, it's tight. You know what I mean? The West is tough, bro. So yeah, it's gonna be a battle. You know what I mean? So at 43 wins, bro, you never know. 43 wins in the West, bro, that could be the 6th seed. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? So 43 wins. I got us around 48, 49, 50, but I think we'll see. We'll see. You know, if we go any lower, it'd be 47. You know what I mean? I don't think we drop below 45 though. I don't think so. And again, this is without any injuries. You know what I mean? So that's what I think, man. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Tiffany Ned in the building. You guys could have used Lonnie Walker. Hey, Miss Ned, you've been following this channel for a while, okay? And so you know, okay, I've been saying go get Lonnie Walker for a while, okay? I don't know if you saw the video Miss Ned, yesterday. I did a video yesterday where I talked about Lonnie Walker going to the Celtics. And again, if I just you can listen to the video yesterday, but I said yesterday, I can't hate on it. You know what I mean? Like I just shout out to the Celtics because I can't hate on that. I wanted Lonnie Walker. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't just because I didn't get him, I can't hate on another team that got him. You know what I mean? So I can't. Hey, shout out to Lonnie. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lonnie Walker, man. You know what I mean? I think he's a guy. I don't know. It's weird. He's a guy that in my opinion, he's a guy that does. I think he deserves to be in the NBA. I don't think he deserves because it took him a long time to get picked up, and I was kind of surprised by that. I was like, damn, Lonnie Walker's good. Why hasn't anybody picked him up yet? It's crazy, but he got picked up now. So hey, shout out to him, man. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna be. And I said this. I also said yes. What I say? You can go watch the video, but I talked about it a lot. But I also said, what up, Joel? Joel, salute to you, Joe. I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, bro. What up, Bison? I see you, homeboy. But yeah, I think what I was gonna say for Lonnie. For the depth, I talked about that with Boston. In my opinion, I think if everybody's healthy, I don't see Lonnie getting a lot of minutes, but that's not in my opinion, that's not why I would want Lonnie. That's not why I would have picked up Lonnie. I had said to pick up Lonnie. I said if we make a trade, then we're gonna have open roster spots. Then go ahead and pick up Lonnie. You know what I mean? Because I think he's the best free agent out there. You know what I'm saying right now. So that was because of trades. But for the Celtics, they already got their roster intact. So in my opinion, I'm like, if they're fully healthy, I don't see Lonnie getting any minutes. But that's not. I don't think that's why the Celtics picked him up. In my opinion, I think the Celtics picked him up because you want to try to save a lot of your. This is why depth is important, and this is what I think. When I hear depth, this is what I think. I think the Celtics pick him up because there's going to be games where Drew Holiday, Derek White, you know what I mean? Like some of their guards are just going to be like, you know what? I'm gonna take the day off. And then, of course, they're not going to actually say that. They're going to bring up some type of injury, right? My back, you know what I mean? But there's nothing really wrong with them. I got a still sore ankle, and there's nothing really wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? But they just take some time off. It's okay. You know what I mean? I don't think Drew Holiday, maybe Derek White, but I don't think Drew Holiday is going to play all 82 games. So there's going to be some games where he take off. Well, those games where he takes off, you got a great scorer in Lonnie Walker. And I think that's what the Celtics picked him up for. It's for the games that Derek White or Drew Holiday end up missing, and you got a great scorer to bring him in, and he can fill in at least the scoring role. He can't fill in the defensive role, but he can fill in the scoring role. And that way you preserve guys like Drew Holiday and Derek White. You can preserve them more for the playoffs. And I think that's what. And again, in the playoffs, I don't see Lonnie getting any minutes if everybody's healthy. You know what I mean? But that's not why I think they picked up Lonnie. It was just more for depth reason. You know what I mean? So, but I explained all that in the last video, man. So that's just me, man. But yeah, man. So what? Hold on. What he said my big toe. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, man. I hear you, bro. He said if players don't want to come here, that's on them. Like I said, fire regardless. Big facts. Big facts, JC. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I think so. The Lakers, though, we already got a full roster, right? So I mean, it's not like we could have picked them up. My thing is, if we made any type of trade, like for Zach LaVine or Trae Young or something like that, DeJounte Murray at that time, anybody like that, you're gonna have to send out, 2-3 players. So by sending out 2 or 3 players, now you got about 2 roster spots open. Now you're like, oh well, damn, go pick up Lonnie. You know what I mean? So I think that's where I was going with it. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I was kind of hoping that Lonnie would stay a free agent all the way to the trade deadline because I already told you. I think the trade for Jonas. I think that's the one, bro. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, he got picked up, man. So shout out to Lonnie Walker, man. He stayed patient. You know what I mean? And he's still in the league, and I think he deserves to be in the league too. So, shout out to Lonnie, man. You know what I mean? Can't hate on him, bro. What up, Dino? I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, man. Showing some love, bro. What do you say? He said we sending Clay and Luca to Cancun. Oh, there it is. Oh, see. Okay. See, I was supposed to talk about this yesterday, JC. I was waiting for you to pop up in the chat, okay? Because we was talking about Steph Curry. You feel what I'm saying? So, but here's the thing, though. So JC, we and JC was talking behind the scenes yesterday, and we were talking about Steph Curry. You know what I mean? And I told him, yeah, I was gonna do my video on Steph Curry, right? And so he was like, and I had told him that I think, in my opinion, I think the Steph Curry trade is pretty much unlikely now. Like, you know what I mean? That's just my opinion on it. I don't. Again, the only way, in my opinion, the only way the Steph Curry trade happens now, in my opinion, it has to happen right now, like this trade deadline. You know, that it has to happen right now. This trade deadline, not now, not the second, but this year, trade deadline this year. And I think that's the only way it happens. And it has to take Steph Curry to go to the front office and say, you need to trade me to the Lakers because I want to play with LeBron James. I think that's the only way it happens. Because if Steph Curry says, I want to be traded, the Warriors will trade him. Probably they'll meet his demands, but they're not going to trade him to the Lakers. Okay, they are not going to send Steph Curry to go play with LeBron James. So it's going to have to take Steph Curry to tell the front office, I want to go play with LeBron. Send me over there. And in my opinion, I think they'll meet his demands. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion on it. You know what I mean? But that's the only way. Here's the thing, though. I don't think it can happen next year. We'll see. But I don't think it will happen next year. And the reason why is because we don't have enough contracts. I think because this year it would have been tough, right? This year would have been tough. Okay. And again, you have to add D'Lo, Rui, Austin, Gabe, Vince. I think you got to add almost everybody to go get Steph. And he's making 55, right? Well, next year we got less contracts and he's making more money. We're not going to have D'Lo's contract no more unless we re-sign him. You know what I mean? If we re-sign him, then, depending on what we re-sign him for, okay, that plays a role, right? Depending on what we're re-signing for, Steph Curry is making $59 million next year. So, I mean, I'm just saying, if you're going to trade for him, you better do it. You better do it this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Like, unless it can still happen next year, but it's gonna be. I mean, bro, you look. If D'Lo's gone, you're looking at Austin for sure. And I'm trying to do the money, in the top of my head right now. Austin, Gabe Vincent will still be on the team. Rui, obviously, right? So Austin and Rui, that's like what, $30 million, something around there, right? That's two. Gabe Vincent. Okay, that's another 10. That's around 40. Okay, damn, it ain't looking pretty. You're gonna have to throw in. They probably not gonna even want Gabe Vincent, to be honest, but y'all throw him in there. Vando, he makes another 10. Okay, that's 4, right? And then Max Christie, he makes 8. That's about 50. Oh wow, that's only like $58 million. You still don't got enough because he makes 50. What is it? He makes 59. Damn. You got to throw another player in there. So it gets difficult, bro. The longer you wait, it gets more difficult. You know what I mean? So again, if it's gonna happen, you better do it this year, bro. You know what I mean? But again, I don't think that's happening, man. I don't think Steph Curry's going anywhere. I think that's just my opinion. 99.99 whatever percent that you got that he's not going anywhere. He's not joining the Lakers. I'm not gonna say anywhere. I'm gonna say he's not joining the Lakers. He may want out to another team, but I don't think he's not going to join the Lakers, man. That's just what I think, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So, it is what it is. Shroom. Hey, Shroom say, what do you say? Hold on. Shroom say, I'm more worried about Bronze than the war. Hey. So here's the thing. LeBron going to the Warriors. Now, the only way that could happen, okay, he has a player option next year, but I think that's probably more likely now just because he has a player option. But here's the thing. The Warriors are, and this is, if I recall, the Warriors are $11 million under the second apron. Okay? Under the second apron. Now, I think they are I think they are, if I recall right, they're like $500,000 under the first apron. This is top of my head right here. So we'll see what happens next. That's for this year. We'll see what happens next year. But because of what what's his face? Rich Paul. Because of what Rich Paul said, I kind of don't think he's going. I don't think LeBron's going anywhere. That's just my opinion. Rich Paul pretty much said that, hey man, look, he ain't going nowhere. He don't want to. Legacy wise, it'll look bad if he goes to a fourth team. You know what I mean? And then he's going to the Warriors. That means he's going to Steph Curry's team. Okay, that, in my opinion, I think that'll look more. How do I say this? More. I'm trying to think of my English. That'll look worse. Okay, that'll look worse if LeBron goes to the Warriors. That'll look worse than Steph Curry coming to the Lakers. In my opinion, it may be. People may say, "Oh, that bro, it's the same thing." It may be. That's your opinion. I just think, in my opinion, I think it'll look worse if LeBron goes to the Warriors. But that's just my opinion, though. But again, I don't think it happens. I think LeBron's going to retire as a Laker. I think Steph Curry is going to retire as a Warrior, man. That's just what I think, though. That's just what I think, man. I apologize. I'm not getting to everybody. Malik K, I see you, man. Who else am I missing, bro? Did I miss anybody? Hope I didn't miss nobody, bro. My fault. He said LeBron doesn't want the K. Hey, big facts. Big facts right there, JC. Yeah, LeBron. That's what I'm saying, man. LeBron, he's not going to want to join Steph Curry, bro. And again, it's not. So it wouldn't look as bad as the Kevin Durant one, because it's not like. And for me, I don't have the Warriors making the playoffs. That's just me. I think the Warriors going to be near the bottom. They're going to be trying to fight for that 10th spot down there. But we'll see. But it wouldn't look as bad because LeBron. Remember, KD lost a 3-1 lead to the Warriors, right? And then he went to the Warriors, who just won a championship. Like, damn. So if LeBron goes there, I don't think the Warriors are making the playoffs. So that means if LeBron goes there, that means the Warriors, they already missed the playoffs. They ain't won a championship in 3 years. So, I mean, it won't be as bad, but still, you can't go over there, bro. You can't. Legacy, like I said, Rich Paul said, legacy wise, nah, you can't go there. I know you buy, you next year you're gonna be 40, 41, but man, that's not, nah, bro. Nah. Can't do it, man. Can't do it, bro. You can't do it, man. He said, do you think KD retires a son? Oh, Bison. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I think KD got one more team in him. I don't know which one it is. I think he got one more team in him, bro. You know what I mean? I think he got one more team in him. But we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. What do you say? I missed it, man. My fault. Curry retiring in Charlotte. Hey, maybe Shroom. Maybe look at FYM. They keep hope alive. Hey, we'll see, bro. What up, Abdul? Bah! What up, bro? You know what I'm saying? I told you, bro. You got to be a rapper, man. You know what I mean? Hey, make sure you say that name right there. You know what I'm saying? Bah, bah, bah. You feel me? Oh man, that's funny, bro. Dino say Bronny cooked a potential trade, cooked Garland and Tucker, and everyone wanted Garland. Oh, I saw that video though. Bronny was yeah, man. Bronny was THC, where you at? Where you at, bro? Yeah, he was. Yeah, I saw that video, man. Shout out to Bronny, bro. Shout out to Bronny, man. Did his thing, man. What up, Matthew? I see you. He say Lakers need to rebuild. Ooh, okay. I've been hearing a lot of people say that, man, for the past couple years, actually. So I mean, that's not a crazy take. It's not a crazy take, man. Malik K say, man, he say, do we start? Ooh, you know what? That's a really good question, man. Because everybody been talking about that, bro. Do we start Dalton Connect and bench Austin Reeves? It's a good question. You know what? Honestly, Malik, you're gonna get a lot of different answers, bro. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a lot of different opinions on that. But I'm gonna share you my opinion. I wouldn't. I would still start Austin. And, in my opinion, I would still start Austin. And the reason being is because I think Austin, and this is actually it's not I think it's just a fact. Austin has played against actual NBA talent, and Dalton has not yet. I need to see Dalton Connect play against actual NBA talent. He did great in the summer league, but most of those summer league players they probably won't even make the NBA. So shout out to him for doing his thing in the summer league. But I need to see him in an actual NBA game playing against actual NBA talent. Once I see him do that, then if he plays well, then I can start talking about, okay, yeah, maybe we should start, Dalton Connect, what I'm saying, and bench Austin Reeves because we can use that scoring off the bench from Austin, you know what I mean, and another ball handler off the bench, you know what I'm saying, in Austin, right? And start Dalton Connect. If Dalton has better defense, we can bring that defense to the starting lineup, you know what I mean? So then it could be, discussed then. But just for right now, I need to see it. I need to see him. I need to see him in the actual NBA game first. So that's just my opinion on it, bro. But yeah, man. What Tiffany Nance say? Say you Laker fans was hyping up THT. Remember? Well, I didn't have a channel back then with THT. I remember, and I'm talking about the year after the championship, right? Because that's. I think THT, and I'm gonna be honest with you. THT was getting hyped up the year after the championship by a lot of Laker fans. That's true. And I remember, and I didn't have a channel back then, so nobody can go, see what I said. But I'm gonna just tell you what I said. And I didn't have a channel, but I still talk Lakers basketball back then, right? I had said the same thing. I was like, dang, THT might be a good pickup. I mean, he didn't play a lot in the bubble, but he showed promise. Remember in the bubble, he had played against the Houston Rockets. He played a couple games in the Houston Rockets. It was near the end of we pretty much we took out everybody in 5, right? So it was near the end of the series. We already knew we were going to win, right? And he and Frank Vogel threw THT out there for a couple minutes. And remember LeBron James pretty much told THT, man, look, don't worry about it, bro. Don't be nervous. Okay, just go out there, play your game. We got your back. You know what I'm saying? And he went out there. He made some really, really good plays against the Houston Rockets. You know what I mean? And shout out to him. You know what I mean? He did his thing. And then the very next year, remember, he got that compliment by Kawhi Leonard talking about, hey, who's that guy? Remember that? The very next year, he played defense on Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard was like, hey, who's that guy? You know what I'm saying? So if you get a compliment like that from Kawhi Leonard, complimenting your defense, I mean, Laker fans going to be hyped about that. I mean, bro, that's Kawhi Leonard, and he's complimenting THC's defense. Yeah, you're going to be excited about that. Then, of course, we saw him play more games and more games and more games, and we were like, yeah, not the dude. Send him, get him up out of here. He wasn't producing. I don't know. He wasn't. I mean, bro, he couldn't hit. Bro, remember that year? Somebody can go fact check me on this. But that year, I think he shot like high 20s. I think it's like 28% from the 3. I mean, I was like, what the heck? He couldn't hit a 3 to save his life. You know what I mean? It wasn't as bad as Gabe Vincent last year, but I mean, damn, 28%. I think it was like 28% from the 3 that year. And this was the year after, I think it was 2020, 2021. It was bad. You know, he was doing a lot of turnovers, and I was like, damn, THT, you pretty bad, bro. I don't know what happened to, and again, that when Kawhi Leonard gave him that compliment, that was during a preseason game. Or it was a preseason game or the first game of the season. I think it was the first game of the season, actually. But yeah, it was it wasn't good, and yeah, so bye THT. And then he goes to Utah and he plays pretty well for Utah in the beginning. But then he fell out the rotation, and then he didn't play no more. You know what I mean? And now I don't even think he's on the team. Yeah, I think he's done. I don't see anybody picking him up. You know what I mean? So yeah, nah. He was done. He was done. What up, Chris Hanford? I see you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. Salute to you. You know what I mean? He said, DJ, who you taking right now? Max Christie or Horton or THT? Oh, come on now. You know I'm taking Max Christie, bro. I gotta take Max Christie. And it's not because I think Max Christie is gonna be a better player. I just know that I've seen THT already. Okay, and it wasn't good. So I'm gonna go with the guy that I've seen a little bit, last year. You know what I mean? Like I've seen Max Christie last year do some things where I'm like, hey, okay, we can probably use that. We can probably use some more minutes of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no more minutes of THT. Okay, I want to see more minutes of Max Christie. Okay, just saying, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So that's where I say, look at Dino Max all the way. You know what I mean? Big facts, bro. Big fact. What up, Frugal? I see you, man. Appreciate you showing up, man. He said Bronny James is the GOAT. Okay. I see you. You know what I mean? He say, what up? Bison say, so how many more minutes should Max Christie get per game? Good question. In my opinion, I think Max Christie come off the bench, and I think he's going to be getting somewhere around 17 to 21 minutes a game. That's what I think. I think 17, and he's going to play more games than last year. Remember last year, he didn't play a lot of games last year. But this year, I think he's going to play somewhere in between 17 and 21 minutes a game. That's what I think. And then, of course, depending on, if D'Lo, decides to sit out a game, or Austin Reeves, whatever, he's going to play more minutes, obviously, in those games. But his average for the whole season, I see somewhere in between 17 and 21. That's what I see. And the only reason why I say that is because I think D'Lo and Austin are going to get bulk of the minutes. So they're going to be playing like 30 plus minutes a game. Well, there's only 48 minutes in the game. So if you got D'Lo and Austin playing around 30, somewhere around there, that's 18 minutes left and again, 18 minutes left for guys like Max, Gabe, and Dalton. Dalton Connect can play the 2. He can also play the 3. You know what I'm saying? And again, for Dalton, you got Vando playing the 3, right? You got Cam Reddish can come in, play the 3 a little bit. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see, man. I think Dalton, again, I think Dalton's gonna get some minutes too. I don't know. I think he's gonna have to play his way up in there, man. As far as getting, as far as actually like deserving minutes. You know what I mean? I think we need to. I don't like to do this. I hate to put the pressure on Dalton like that. You know what I mean? I know a lot of Laker fans, what we're doing, we're kind of like, oh, Dalton, hey, he's starting. I hear a lot of Laker fans say that. And I'm like, pump the brakes a little bit, okay? Pump the brakes a little bit. Let's not say that Dalton Connect should start, okay? Let's slow down. Let's bring him off the bench and ease him in slowly, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but don't put too much expectation on him, because then if your expectations are up here and he plays down here, you're gonna be disappointed. So just put him right there. You know what I mean? Bring him off the bench. Give him around 13, 14, 15 minutes a game, somewhere around there, and then let him play his way to averaging 20 minutes a game. Let him play his way into that. You know what I mean? Let him deserve that. You know what I mean? If he comes in and starts playing like 13 minutes a game, hey, and all of a sudden he's balling, hey, you might want to give him more minutes. So that's what you should do. So just wait a little bit. You know what I mean? That's just where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? What up, Jalen? I see you. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you showing up, showing some love. You already know what time it is. But that's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at with it, bro. What else we got, man? He said more being that Prince gone, I'll give him more minutes than Reddish, unless Reddish doing this thing. Yeah, I like Reddish too, but yeah, he needs to bring his A game, because Dalton Connect, bro. Dalton Connect is everybody's saying that he's the guy. And we all know. I think right now Dalton Connect is the better shooter than Cam Reddish. So if Dalton Connect is bringing that defense just like Cam Reddish is, it makes more sense to just give Dalton more minutes than Cam. So Cam, if he wants to play, you better bring. And I think that. And here's the thing. This may be Cam Reddish's last season. You better bring your A game if you even want another contract with any other team. You better bring it, This is it. Just saying. Just saying, man. Cuba say, bro, fans ain't know who he was. As soon as he got drafted, man, they were saying he was another Reeves. Hey, you know what, Cuba? I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know who he was. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was like, who the hell is Dalton Connect? I didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, I seen the highlights of him after we drafted him. I seen the highlights of him. I was like, oh, okay, he can shoot. He can ball a little bit. And then I seen him in summer league, and I was like, oh, hey, he balling. You know what I mean? That's, you know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing in summer league, you know. But again, that's summer league. I need to see that game. I need to see that in the actual NBA game to where he's playing against actual NBA players. That's what I needed to see. So we'll see, though. We'll see, man. We'll see, bro. But man, but I need to get up out of here, man. That is my time. Again, I try to go an hour. So that's my time. I really appreciate y'all joining me and listening. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Double tap your screen, doop, doop, like that. You know what I mean? And then you'll see the thumbs up and the little sparkles. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I appreciate y'all joining me, man. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe, of course, if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one, bro. I'm up out of here.